I think for us, so I work on the Ismaili Heritage Project, and we have a sort of a threefold mandate. The first is to identify and document Ismaili heritage sites around the world. And Maulana Shah Karim was very keen on the idea that we develop and explore a database of sites. So that's one of the first things that we need to do. The second thing was to take pride in the symbols of Ismaili history and give our youth, especially, everyone's always worried about the youth, right? And so one of the things that we wanted to do is to give them the materials, the tools, the knowledge, the information, the resources, the heritage that allows them to feel comfortable with who they are and to feel secure about their identities in that sense. And the third and really important thing, and again, all of these things, although they apply to one specific aspect of our work, run the gamut of all of the work that we do, including in our teaching programs as well, and all of our research as well. So the third thing is really about validating Shi voices and their contributions to Islamic culture and civilization. So those three things have been really, really important for us. As part of that threefold mandate that was given to us by the 49th Ismaili Imam, we developed essentially three work streams. The first was really, as I said, and they map on really to these elements, which was to identify and document these sites. And so that's the primary aspect of the work we do for IH at the IIS. Now, IH itself is essentially, the Ismaili Heritage Program is essentially a tripartite collaboration between the IIS in London, the Aga Khan Trust for Culture, which is based in Geneva, and the Department of Jamaati Institutions and the Leaders International Forum, which of course represents the Jamaat, which is based in Lisbon. And so our role at the Institute is to try and identify and document these sites. It's the research element of it. The second thing that we do as part of this work stream is to share knowledge and disseminate it. So it's to create knowledge and disseminate it, I beg your pardon. And that's something all three institutions will do. So the IIS will do it in books and publications and blogs and pamphlets and stuff like this. AKTC will do it in its own way through primarily the preservation element, when they're doing the field studies and the feasibility sorts of elements of it. And then the final element is about the actual preservation and rehabilitation. And that's something that's primarily an AKTC and Department of Jamaati Institutions thing to do. So IH is all three of these. And IH at IIS does primarily the research and documentation. So we don't do preservation at the Institute in the way that perhaps Wafi's unit might do preservation for manuscripts and objects. But it is part of and parcel of the work we do, but through AKTC and DJI. And as we go on, we can certainly talk about some sort of examples of it.